Hey, good morning. I'm Karen. This is Veronica Streams Coaching and Tarot. So today we're going to look at what we're leaving behind. It's Friday, so we're going to take a look at what we're leaving behind from the week, the energies, the situations, whatever it may be, why, what's guiding us, challenge, what we don't see, and where it leads to. And keep in mind where it leads to is just the next step. It could be very simple. Anyway, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. And I want to appreciate everybody that's joining me. I do appreciate you, and thank you so much for watching. So, I'm using Somnia Tarot today. And I will still be mixing it up where I'm not on camera every time. I'm just depends on what else I have to do. So instead of switching it up all the time. So I'm working on the rest of my monthly ones. Okay. What are we leaving behind? So we're going to do 3 cards. Page of Cups, Ace of Swords, 8 of Wands. I mean, I know you can't see those. I'm sorry. Why? 10 of Wands. That's good. What's guiding? Excuse me, what's guiding us? Ooh, Ace of Wands. I like that. That's a good guide because when we have this and what's guiding us, it's like we want our passion back, man. We want to be excited. I like that because no matter what you're leaving, it doesn't matter because you're going towards your passion. Love it, actually. So what we don't see, Tower. Lovely. Challenge. Judgment. Where is this leading? 2 of Swords. Anything after that, please? Knight of Cups. Okay. I kind of like this. It's funny because what we're leaving in the energy that we're leaving is Page of Cups. But what we're headed to after the 2 of Swords is Knight of Cups. So I think I'll read those 3 in together. Anyway, so bottom of the deck is 4 of Swords. So this probably is some kind of relationship because it has to do with healing and resting. But it could just be about something that you love or something that you're really passionate about as far as it's important to you. So when I look at cups and I'm not looking at relationships, we've got, you can have things that you're extremely passionate about and that you're motivated and excited and you've got energy, right? That would be a wand. So a cup would be more, it feels right, it feels good, you love it. It doesn't, it could still bring out the passion, but it's more about what feels good. Like deeper. It's a deeper feeling than the wand. The wand is very exciting and very, a lot of energy, but that cup, when we're talking about situations, is definitely more inward and felt. So when when you talk about a situation, and I say that, I'm trying to say that's kind of how you would look at it. It cups aren't just about love, they're about creativity. They're kind of, to me, in some cases about, but it's definitely about feelings and how you feel and what feels to you. So when I'm looking at what we're leaving, we've got the Page of Cups here. Let me give you the best I can give. The Ace of Swords and then the Eight of Wands. So to me, with this Eight of Wands, I don't read it like all Eight of Wands because, especially in the not the non-illustrated version, the photograph, I feel like it's watching the chandelier because the chandelier's doing this, and you're watching it, and it's got a lot of energy to it, but it can also be kind of hypnotizing. So I feel like what you're leaving is there's some kind of something or someone that was important to you, and almost in a very innocent way. This to so even if it's something, it's very not childlike, but you know when young kids feel like kind of imaginative and they're like talking about fantasy. It's kind of fantasy, kind of like they that kind of feeling I'm getting like when you're a kid and you're like like if you're a girl and it's you want to be Cinderella or the fantasy, maybe I don't know, Harry Potter. I don't know what's going on these days, but it's kind of just like that young love feeling, and this could be about something absolutely where it brings out a little bit of the younger in you, and I feel like this isn't what's ending. What's ending is you will understand it better because there's something right now that's got you kind of going, I don't get it. I don't get it, right? That's what you're leaving behind. This is just clarifying what it is. It's I'm confused about this feeling. I'm confused about this person. Um it's since the Eight of Wands is a lot of energy, it can be about confusion to some degree because it comes in so quick or something happened very quickly and suddenly and you're like, oh crud. So think about it like watching a chandelier and you're just like in that what the hell, almost hypnotic. But the ace tells me that you're going to get clarity, and that's why you're able to move past this. Um, and and I feel like almost too to some degree that you don't need to be completely clear. Like it feels to me like almost that there is some really good um, positive energy towards this situation. And when I say that, I mean there's some kind of realization to about you, not necessarily even the situation. You've come to realize something and you're like, okay, now I can do the next thing. And I think that's so why is the 10 of Wands? And you're just done. Like, I'm done. I've worked really hard. I've worked really hard. I'm done. But what's cool is why is because you want to start something new, that there's going to be something that comes in and you're looking at that new passion. I feel like this is something you've got your eye on here, something or somebody. And I feel like it's like, okay, I got my eye on this. But you can't keep doing this, looking around, going, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. I'm just gonna follow my dreams. I wanna get excited. I wanna find this new spark. I'm gonna look for this new spark, even if it's something that you're actually looking at or deciding to look at. But the reason why you're done. 10 of Wands, done. Like I'm done. This was hard. And the 10 of Wands is about completion, but look at that. It goes from the 10 to the ace, you guys. I love that energy flow. So this reading is really nice. Um, really nice. I like it. I like it. So what you don't see is the tower. Something is good. I mean, something is changing. And something inside you is changing. I do feel like this is um, very spiritual to me in some degrees. And I think that's because the challenge is the judgment. So we're challenged by, oh, there may be something where you feel like you need to renew something, but you're you're being guided by starting something new. And so you're a little confused about this, hence where it leads to the swords. Do you see what I mean? Like, you're going, okay, so here's what I feel like. And this is probably very specific to somebody, but it's like a choice. You're going to be handed a choice between renewing something or going after. So this is guiding you, and this is what you truly want. But this is your challenge because there's something that keeps pulling you back. And I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's just, what do I want to do now? Like, do I want to keep being pulled back? Or do I want something new and better and great and wonderful? And not that this thing couldn't be good, better, whatever. It's just that push pull. And that's exactly why this two of swords is here. And that's what the tower is about too. So there's this, you've got your eye on this prize that you want, and this tower comes in and changes everything for you and says, okay, now you have a choice. And you're like, damn, I don't want a choice. Because sometimes we want choices, but sometimes it's like, no, this one's a hard one. So anyway, that's how I feel. I feel like I am feeling, so this energy that I'm portraying all comes from this reading. This is how it feels. So not every time, but a lot of times when I'm doing the reading, I'm like feeling that energy of this. So when I start like, acting a certain way, know that that's the energy. Most of the time, now I'm going to say not all the time, because sometimes that, if the energy isn't like super clear, then I might, and when I say the energy, I mean like it envelops me. So we have the Knight of Cups as after the Two of Swords, because I don't like ending a reading on Two of Swords, only because you're going to be left with a decision. Now, sometimes I will leave a reading there because sometimes that's what we're supposed to know, but that's hard. Like, you leave people in a, well, what does that mean? Because it's, but for one, it gave me clarity. So when I'm doing the reading, so for those of you who are just doing readings and trying to learn, what happens by having that Two of Swords here in the outcome, it led me to say, well, the Ace is something new. Judgment is something, a rebirth, reborn, could be something from the past. So that's to me where the decision lies, and because the Judgment's in that challenge spot. Do you understand? I mean, does that make sense? And then I look at that Two of Swords, and then that whole reading made sense to me. That this tower also, what you don't see, has to do with this Judgment, because that's your challenge. And the tower is not easy. So to me, because it's the tower, I feel like it's directly related to that Judgment card. But anyway, after that, we pulled the Knight of Cups. So here's the thing that's cool here. No matter what you decide, you're going to go towards your heart. I love that this comes after it, because it tells me that no matter what, you're going to go and you're going to find that heartfelt thing. Whether it's the same as this Page of Cups or not, it doesn't matter. But you want to feel good. You want to feel good. So you're going to go after what makes you feel good. Like what warms you inside. Whether it's this Ace of Wands or this Judgment, I don't know. But there is some very exciting energy here, because I think what this energy does for you is makes you realize that you have more to look forward to than maybe you thought, whether this is work, family, relationships. I feel like there's this moment, Ace of Swords, where I got more things going on than I thought I did. Like, I don't know. It gives you a really good sense of self and self-realization that you're more than maybe you were giving yourself credit for. Hence the Four of Swords 2 at the bottom of the deck. So this reading really really, I feel like really makes a lot of sense. Sometimes, the cards are a little bit confusing. I read every day, I read all the time, but um, sometimes you'll come across something and the feeling just doesn't hit you. This one just completely hit me good. So I hope this resonates. Let me know if it does, please. I would love comments here because this is very cool energy. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Please hit the like button. Have a beautiful weekend. If you're watching this on Friday, if you're watching this on the weekend, I hope you're having a beautiful weekend. So take care.